We're nearing the end of this tournament. The pitch, it still looks in good condition, and I expect plenty of runs and wickets today. The crowd's built up nicely and is already making plenty of noise. Let's get down to the action. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
They've gone up here. That is quite extraordinary. Narine, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Oh, whack. Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. How will he reply?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on and built some momentum easily off that over. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch, and admire.
Power and precision in that shot. Trouble. Well, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. Let's go way back into the crowd there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Rabada from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
No. Terrible shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Square cut, finds point, no run.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
It's all really gone wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Narine went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Rabada needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Misses everything. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far. How will the bowler respond?
Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it, though. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. A direct hit and this could be gone. Swept away but finds the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
10 runs added in that over. Kolkata a 92 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got that away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Oh my, that's racing away. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Krishna from the pavilion end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. De Kock stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, gone again. That That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Pandey taking guard, has been playing really well in recent day. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That is quite extraordinary. Pandey, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Crap! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good shot, a beauty.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Krishna shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. It's been a thoroughly entertaining innings. We've seen all the shots, plenty of boundaries, and the bowlers have struggled to get much of a look in. Fantastic 100.
Too good. That is huge.
Read the shorter delivery really well. Gets onto the back foot and it flew over the boundary.
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
They're so strong off the back foot. Really well timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire that piece of cricket.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs a direct hit. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful bat. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Phillips, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be full.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
Money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Delivery, absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Phillips from the high court end. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance. But got to go back to the pavilion now.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and dispatched with ease.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Trouble! Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Rahane drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good the ball is, just get smacked away.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Kolkata at 267 for 3. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. Always difficult to focus. Focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I tell you what, that's even bigger than the other 2. 3 maximums in a row.
And another one. It's raining 6s now. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
How will the bowler respond?
Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Rahane waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Might look to go big again here.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That's for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
No. Terrible shot. What a shot, made a cracking sound off the bat. It's a slog sweep away for a maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Swept away but finds the fielder. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Singh, classy square drive.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Needs a direct hit. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the field with a great shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over. Kolkata, 356 for 6.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, made to look very easy. 6 runs.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Khan back on now. Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. It should get a single. Gone. Great catch. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over Kolkata, 373 for 8. Siraj from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Needs a dot ball.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Russell, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
And out. Superb bowling.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That is quite extraordinary. Russell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The Titans with a massive shout. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have set a target of 404 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. And a good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 10 off it. The Titans, 10 for none. Going with pace now.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. Is it safely taken by the keeper? Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Straight to the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over. The Titans, 17 for none.
An excellent over by the batter. but the bowlers just reined them in a tab.
Rana from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
8 runs added in that over. The Titans are 25 for none.
Midpoint of the power play, and despite the good mix of boundaries and running, they're just falling away from the required rate early on.
This should be close. Gone. Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, the Titans are 31 for 1. Rana from the pavilion end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. He's quick onto that in the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The Titans weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Narayan into the attack now. Now from the high court end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Now.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. 8 runs added in that over. The Titans are 45 for 1.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. The Titans are 53 for 1. Narayan from the high court end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Good shot, a beauty. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Eight runs added there. The Titans are 61 for 1. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Chakravarti straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 3 off it. The Titans are 64 for 2.
A few moves made in the field.
Going with spin now. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Cuts that off well in the infield. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and 4 runs.
Big edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 5 runs in that over. The Titans are 83 for 2. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Super catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nicely played. Runs 1. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion. Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great commitment. Aurora with a huge appeal. Bowling fielders look really confident. Russell from the high court end. edge, but it drops safely. Oh, simple run out. That's out.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edge, amazing delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Sindhu looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Massive outside edge. Six of your finals, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. he struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Great shot through the gap. 17 runs out of there. The Titans 115 for 4.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Perfectly timed. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Aurora from the pavilion end. Narayan coming back into the attack.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lomror muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Chakravarti straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
At number 8 for Gujarat.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Chance. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a bat now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9 for Gujarat.
He's got their tail up.
Edge, but it drops safely. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged, what a ball! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, unplayable. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the high court end. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Bold, stunning delivery. Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Left-handed batsman is coming in at number 11.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Huge edge. Thick edge.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.